Hi there. All right, let's talk about something completely different today. Let's talk about papers, filing, stuff that you should open and you don't because you don't have any idea where the hell you're gonna put it. Your desk is overflowing with crap that you want to throw out, but you can't because some of them you need to keep for taxes. And then there's things from your children and report cards that you don't want to. It's just horrible. I found a solution that I'm using and I thought I'm going to share it with you. What I do is I scan everything. And it sounds daunting, but scanning is only daunting until you're done the bulk of it. And then if you keep up and you scan things, as soon as they come on your desk, it's not a big issue. What I'm using is a Doxy scanner. It's a little tiny one that I keep on my desk. Actually, I have a monitor stand. I just slide it onto there and pull it out when I need to scan something. It scans onto a card, or you can put a card in there, or it scans directly into the machine, and then you connect to the computer and you put the scans into your computer. Now, scanning is only half the job. The other half of the job is filing your scans away. Now, this is where a lot of people have real issues because filing either digitally or by hand is just a pain. Nobody likes filing. So what are we doing? I found a solution for that I'm really happy with. You may have heard of an app called Evernote. Evernote is actually a note-taking app that you can type things down on either on a web browser and it files it in your account, or on your phone or on your computer. It's Windows, it's Mac, doesn't matter what computer you have. And there's a yearly fee to it if you use it to its full potential, which I'm gladly paying because it gives you basically a lot. I don't want to say unlimited storage in the cloud, but it gives you a lot of storage in the cloud. So Evernote gives you 10 gigabytes of new uploads each month. That means you don't just have 10 gigabytes, but that's, if you use them all, it's 120 gigabytes a year. And then next year you put another 120 gigabytes. And the next year you put another. So basically you have unlimited storage. You just have to space it out per month. And believe me, I scan a lot, and there's no way you're going to reach those 10 gigabytes in a month because you would have to scan papers 24 hours a day for days. Like this. Something stupid like a record that your car got its regular oil changes. If you want to resell your car later on, the buyer may be happy to get copies of these oil changes. They're telling what they did and when they did it, etc. It's kind of a proof that you maintained your car properly. You don't want these papers to lie around your house, and you don't even need to keep them for tax purposes because. So what you do, you scan this, and then you store it in Evernote. And here's the nice thing about Evernote. Any text on this sheet, anything at all, big, small, tiny, doesn't matter, will be searchable. Even without filing it away in nothing but a big pile, it will find yours. It will find the word Toyota. It will find the word Venza. It will find the word oil and filter. It will find anything at all. You can also tag it to say, I tag year, 2017, Venza, maintenance, repair, whatever. And then I put it in a big dump. That's all I do. So you can tag if you want, but you don't need to with this app because it literally searches everything. Handwritten documents. Handwritten documents, you scan them, it will find the text that you wrote by hand. I know Apple now has that too. You can take a picture of a document and Apple will find. But first of all, Apple's storage is super expensive. And I just have never been disappointed with Evernote's capabilities of finding documents that I'm looking for. I find everything that I ever stored in there, I can find it. And I will gladly pay the $80 that it costs per year for the service for not having my house covered in papers. Now, for tax purposes, when I scan a document that I will need for tax purposes, I will keep the paper copy as well, which is kind of, but it's really not that much. It's like this much of a, and then after 7 years, those get shredded. But everything else that is not necessary for taxes, I shred. So yeah, the third item that you need is a shredder, because the reason for you doing all of this is you want to get rid of your papers. So if you don't shred them, you would have to either burn them, or I don't know. You don't want to put them in recycling, because those are sensitive information. They have stuff on that you want. By the way, don't worry about your credit card statements. Don't worry about your bills from any kind of companies that now allow you to do digital invoicing. Don't worry about those. Even if they still send you a paper copy, you will be able to go back online and get those bills and have a copy if you need them. So don't even just shred those right up. Credit card statement. You look them over, you see if they're okay, shred it. Because if you need it, you can get it again online. So don't do that double work. So memories of your kids. Don't keep the papers. They get wrinkled. They lose their luster. Take pictures of them. Throw them in Evernote. Scan what you can scan. Throw them in Evernote. Throw everything in Evernote. One day, I don't know, maybe when you're retired, you're going to look at all. You're going to be glad you have it all. If you may not never need it. But it's there if you do. It really works well. You scan a document, then you send the document to Evernote, and then within Evernote, you can then file it away. When you then search for something, you can type in the word that you're searching for and all the results come up. Evernote also works as a web clipper. You see a recipe online that you want to try out. You don't have time right now you don't want to mail yourself the link. There's a little button and you can install in your browser. You hit the button and you tag it as something. For example, what I do a lot when I get recipes sent to me, I say recipe to try and tag it as recipe to try, and find it later on either as a screenshot of the recipe or a complete link, or a link with a screenshot, whatever you want to do. You have lists. I have my packing list for when I go away. I have packing lists for car travel. I have packing lists for air travel. I have packing lists for going not far away from home. I have packing lists for traveling far away from home to Europe. Packing list for when I need my camera gear or when I don't need my camera gear. I put them all together in this little notebook. Your tickets, your hotel reservations, the things you want to see, the information that you need to read when you get there. All the stuff you can all throw in this Evernote thing, and it keeps them all for you, and it's super, super easy searchable. You can find everything again. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. Nothing is perfect because somebody else created it and it didn't really take into account everybody's wishes. But you can work around it, and I found it is one of my most trusted and relied on app on my computer and on my phone. Yeah, the other thing is, I forget to say, because it's all in the cloud, your computer burns up, your house burns down, your documents are safe. They are in the cloud. They're not only on your computer, but they're also in the cloud. They're secure, they're safe, they're encrypted, whatever. They're on your phone if you need it. Like for stupid things. I went to get new glasses, and I needed the prescription for my eyes, and I didn't have it. I forgot it at home. I opened it on my phone. It was right there. It said scan it in, and I showed it to, and it was fine. Stupid things like that. It helps. So yes, scanner, Evernote, shredder. That's all you need to get papers out of your life, and you're going to be happier for it. So that's my recommendation for today, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Give this video this one or that one, depending on how you like it, and I hope I see you around next time. See ya.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.